This is a super cute Old Navy purse. It's got these little buttons that are sewn onto it. It's nylon. It's got this cool strap. And the thing about Old Navy bags, and I've experienced this myself, when you buy one and you love it, they stop making it in a couple seasons. So people look for them on eBay. And this one sold for 25 bucks. This is a PGA Masters hat. People are really into collecting these. I think they're only made by a couple of companies. So this one is made by, I forget what it's called. It's called like American Needle or something. Yes, American Needle. And this sold for 40 bucks. Nice hat sale. This is a super dark navy blue, like cop's hat. It's got this brim that comes down. It snaps up there. It's nylon and faux fur. We always get these because they always sell. This sold to someone in Germany, and it sold for 30 bucks. This is a silver-plated kind of Art Deco style bottle opener. Pretty simple. Sold for 15 bucks. This is a Vollrath brand stainless commercial pot. It's pretty big. I'm not sure actually how much it holds. I just put the measurements. Lots of wear. But it's not bad. I mean, a stainless steel pot like this will last a long, long time. And it sold for 50 bucks. This is a trucker hat. You can see it's in a little bit of a rough shape. But what's cool about it is it has the logo of a Cessna Citation, which is a very fancy plane. It's like the type of plane that people who are super rich own or charter. So I knew that there would be a plane nerd out there, someone who either owns a Cessna, they cost about $2 million, or is just a pilot or just a plane nerd. And it's rough, but it sold for 60 bucks. This is a nice Lbean women's barn jacket, also called a field jacket. It's got a corduroy collar. Lbean, women's large, and it sold on sale for $42. 1970s, 100% polyester, kind of Hawaiian geometric wide collar shirt. Sold for 30 bucks. Classic Ralph Lauren pink striped, pink pinstriped or Oxford pinpoint, whatever you want to call it, polo. And this shirt sold for 20 bucks. These are a pair of vintage Wrangler, you can see the label here if it focuses, corduroy jeans, Wrangler. They're bell bottoms, so they're definitely cool, but I've had them for a while, and I took a best offer of 20 bucks. Little Malita coffee brewer, just plastic. We find these all the time, and we do really well with them. This sold for 13 bucks. Vintage pair of Dickies. You can see the little label. Work pants. I swear to God, my dad wore these every day of my childhood. Not these ones, but ones just like them. I have flashbacks of my childhood when I see these. And they sold for 30 bucks. This is a vintage geometric puzzle from the Czech Republic. It's wooden. It's pretty wacky. Totally cool for puzzle nerds. And it sold on eBay for 30 bucks. This is a beautiful pair of vintage wool military pants. Gorgeous. Looks like they've never been worn. I don't know if they're American or not. They're great. And the cool thing is they sold to, I believe it's the lead designer at Levi's. So it's pretty awesome that they found these and bought them and maybe could be inspired by them. They sold for $44. This is a lot of 22 just kind of random cards from Colonial Williamsburg in Virginia, of course. And they sold for $16. There's 22 cards with envelopes. Vintage ski patch, Steamboat Springs, Colorado. And it sold on Bonanza. First Bonanza sale in a very long time. 20 bucks. Vintage perfume bottle, Gardenia Passion by Annick Godal, Paris. A little bit of perfume left. Pretty bottle. And it sold for 25 bucks. Vintage US ski team embroidered patch hat. Pretty basic. Sold for 25 bucks. These are a pair of Dolce Gabbana women's pumps. Everybody knows this is a high-end brand, so it's hard to get them cheap. I think I paid at an estate sale. Yeah, they're pretty rough. But I paid $28 for them. 25, 28, something like that. And they're a little bit more rough than I saw down here. So that's not great. But they still look good. I mean, look, they're Italian-made leather soles. And they sold for a best offer of $75. Vintage Air Force OD green shirt. Awesome patches. Tactical Air Command. I think it's Air Force. Air Force or Army. Someone will correct me. This is the name tag. Grubbs. Kind of an awesome last name. Sold for $35. Pair of women's Bass Jeans brand. All leather. Little slip-on mules, but they've got that moccasin toe look, which Weegians are famous for. Very cute, very comfortable, and they sold on sale for $25. I just remembered all my shoes are on sale, 15% off, so I haven't had these for a long time, but they are on sale to try to spur some sales, and shoes are definitely selling. This is a vintage 1982 Polaroid Sun 660 owner's manual. Very cool. Sold for $10. These are a pair of Quimper little creamers. They have the little lady on them. This one's signed here. You can see. This one, it looks similar. It's got the lady on the front and signed here. And these sold on Bonanza to the same person for $60 each. So that's $120 right there. This is a shiny nylon, the Heartbeat of America Chevrolet jacket, 2XL. And the front has the logo too, embroidered. And it sold for 40 bucks. This is a Augusta Masters PGA Visor. The Masters just happened. I heard a few people selling, Masters stuff. We sold the Masters hat last week. And this visor sold for 25 bucks. This is a vintage nylon men's windbreaker jacket with a Royal Crown Cola embroidered patch. Sold for 30 bucks. These are a pair of women's SAS brand sandals. SAS is a brand of comfort walking shoes that sell for a lot of money. People definitely love them. These are a little bit worn. You can see the footbed has some marks and stuff. But they still have a lot of life in them. And they sold for $40 on Bonanza. This is some stuff that's sold that's being stored over at the farmhouse, and I can't get it for another day or so. So I thought I'd videotape them off the computer. This is a Rolodex. It's metal. It's round. It's kind of Art Deco. Totally cool. Sold for 40 bucks. This is a lot of approximately 200 brown paper bags. I know it sounds a little bit crazy, but you can see there's different sizes. So this is perfect for people who are crafters or someone planning a wedding to put, gifts in or something like that. So people use them for all different reasons. So I thought I'd try to sell them, and it worked. They sold for $37. This is a vintage 1986 set of Lotus 123 software for PC. It comes with everything. It's like the big old floppy disks. Jay generally thinks that this is crazy to sell these, that nobody would want them. But guess what? These sold for $97. I'm just about to go get these to ship them, but I thought I'd videotape it before that. These are a pair of limited 2 brand overalls. That's like a kids brand. It's like a youth brand. So it's kind of a women's small, regular size. And they sold for $30.